Alright. Okay, everything seems like it's fine. Yo, Ty, welcome in. He tried to play a sound. Yeah, I don't have it on the starting screen. I gotta add that in. Sadaka, welcome in.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Yeah, it should start working now. I got it on this one. I think I do. Right? I think y'all hear that. Yeah, okay. Anti-slugging, anti-camping, tunneling, anti-tunneling within anytime. So, yeah, I was saying that the other day, bro. I was like, yo, like, we're getting cooked. Like, we're getting cooked. Yeah. I was saying that the other day. I was like, yo, we're getting cooked. Like, I don't honestly, I don't know how to go about that. I keep saying, like, they just don't address the main problems. It's kind of sad. Kind of sad. I'm like, damn, bro. Gonna play killer on Roblox after that one? No, literally. I don't even blame you, bro. Like, I don't even blame you for that. It only works when if I'm not in mod mode. Or I'm in mod mode, all the sounds are sold out. Yeah. I figured as much. But yeah, so I was trying out different cosmetics, but I don't really like that fit that much. But you know, I mean, it's possible to, like, if I were to be like given the prompt, like, hey, make an outfit with this knife or make an outfit with this mask, I'm like, okay, I'll try. You know, but I don't know. I'm getting it in now before I switch over. It's crazy work. Yeah, like, I don't think I've played this game in a couple days, so from what I've discovered or found out while doing research,
it's only a game.
Is the fact that, like, this game is like the most bugged it's ever been. It's kind of a shock, bro. I was like, holy smoke. Believe it or not, I was like, I was like, what? I haven't even been playing the game. Like, wait, what? So apparently, I mean, that I didn't know. I was like, okay, golly. But yeah, I haven't really I did record like a couple videos. So you know, at least that's coming soon. I got one dropping tonight. For those of you who want to hear my thoughts on the 2v8 for Ghostface, like, I already have that just as a video tonight, and then we'll see what else we put up in the coming days. But yeah, I haven't played any of this game. Apparently Nemesis was unable to M1 people, so basically they would M1 and it wouldn't actually deal damage to them. So up, welcome in. I think I say up, right? Or do I say, I don't know. I don't know what I say. I feel like it's been a long time. Has it been a long time? I don't know. I did try out the buffed perks. I like them. They're pretty good. So I don't know who I'm playing today. Oh, you know what it was too? I was thinking of dropping like a little mini guide for people who do main Chucky, or they're starting out with Chucky. I know, crazy work. You're like, damn, like, you're not even drop a Ghostface guide, but you're gonna drop a Chucky guide? Like, yeah. Yeah. Because to be fair, bro, at least from my perspective, I don't think the Ghostface is that complicated. But then again, I must have like 2,000 or 3,000 hours on him just alone, so I guess. Nemesis is also not losing play with your food stacks, kill switch forever. And bro, they actually made him like good and lore accurate for once. That's actually insane. What do I want to try using today? We could try out some builds, I guess, for like a video or two. Or if you guys want to see me play a different killer, I might try my other one of my other P100s, and we'll see how well we do. What do I want to try? You know what I want to try? I need a warm up, so like I have not played a match of this in a like, sheesh, must have been like a week now. I don't even know. So I'm gonna try to pick. Well, let me pick Freddy. I haven't, you know, Freddy's always been my he's always been my warm up killer. You know what I mean? So I guess now is that time to do that. I guess. Why not? Why freaking not? Why not? And yeah. This is like the build I just try to run just so I can at least have a fighting chance in these matches. I'm probably gonna miss like crazy because, sheesh, I got like no practice with this with these control scheme. It's very bad for me. Skill issue to the max. Okay. Skill issue to the maximum. All right. I'm probably gonna lose all my games as well. I'm like buns at this game now. I think I used to be like, I think I used to be pretty good. But I'm buns now. I'm buns. It's sad. Anyway, what I wanted to try was also, I don't know if people want to see this either, but I might just post it anyway because it might be kind of interesting. If the gen blocking build still works on Freddy, that could be interesting to try. I don't know if I'm gonna do it because, you know, with the change to Dead Man Switch being only applying to one, your teleport also only being like only applicable to one gen, like you kind of have to alter the build a little bit. But I do remember there was a build I used to run. It was like Thrilling Tremors. I used to run that, and it wasn't bad. Like I was like, you know, let me see if we could look up the word block. Never mind. Oh my god. You know, and on the bright side though is if I lose a bunch of my games on Ghostface, it'll objectively be easier because the teams will be weaker and less intelligent, so therefore I can look better on camera. So like, you know, it's pretty funny. Guys, Freddy is a chess player now. His pals require advanced setups, and if you aren't 2 steps ahead, you're finished. I'm like, all right, pal. All right, pal. Like, so, Sadako says, Unk, does it make me a crybaby that I was sort of disappointed with the live stream? I don't think so. You know, all they really did was just reveal like oh, we have Springtrap and like here's a teaser and, you know, hey, good luck. You know what I mean? Like we didn't get anything crazy like that though. I mean, like, to be fair, we had, oh, here's these new skins that you don't care about. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, I guess, like, you know, I guess I'll be seeing those, I guess, on my screen that I'm not going to be using. You know? He goes, we got no power, and as a killer player, seeing Entei, everything is demoralizing. I do agree with that to some extent. You know, the game has been going into this direction where, you know, it caters to a lot of the lower level people and stuff like that. You know, I understand it. Like, a lot of people play, like I've said, the vast majority of the player base, you know, are going to be very casual, or going to be very average, and they're going to go against very average, and then they, you know, in those average games, they don't really understand how to counter a lot of things because they don't have the level of experience, and they just kind of refuse not to learn it. So of course we're going to end up getting hit pretty hard when it comes to strategies, because as the higher you get, the more and more people do gens, and the more and more people do gens, then it gets even harder and harder and harder to play. So like it's basically like you just kind of min-max the fun out of it, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's one of those things. It's one of those things. We can't do much about it. So we'll set up the most evil RPD clinic the other day. That's pretty cool. I'm glad that he's still playing Freddy. I kind of fell off with him. Like I don't really play him as much as I used to. Get rid of this as well. Okay, perfect. Got rid of, I don't know why. Oh yeah, I got it. Give me the pallet. I'm like, okay, congratulations. Like, he was like really losing his mind. Like, I got it. I get it. I'm like, okay, like, buddy, like, good luck with that. Like, good luck. She's backing up, but she's not asleep. Lori, you're not asleep. You're good. Lori, calm down. It's not that serious. They dodging the palace like they're still awake. Like these don't do anything to you. My biggest issue has been the controls game though. Like this is like such a terrible controls game. For me personally, like as a controller player for as long as I have been, like this is just like nightmarish to deal with, bro. It's so painful. Oh, okay, just hold W again. Yep. We can try to, yeah, we're gonna lose 2 gens. I can see my MMR is still very decent with this character, unfortunately, so I'm actually gonna have to like actually go against smart players, which is really yeah, we're gonna lose about 3 gens just because I couldn't get it down fast enough. That's just how the game goes. But mind you, these are the same people that will come into my comment section and say, oh, you don't have to tunnel, you don't have to camp, you don't have to do anything, and I'm like, okay, but do you not see the match I'm playing? Like, I walked in here, can't get it down because there's 100 pallets, and then they busy pop 2. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Huh? Like, y'all see the numbers on your screen, bro. That shit went from 5 to 3 in less than a minute. Like, come on now. They're already 50% done with the next one. That did land, but she's still awake. I tried to lunge around it, didn't work. Yeah, I know they put him to sleep, but like, I've been terrible with the mouse, so like, I'm not even gonna try. What was the point of that? Oh, well, this is also. I need more practice with it, but I got no motivation to play this game. Like, there's very little incentive for me. Like, if the game was fun, I'd be like, hell yeah, you know? But it's like, I'm going against sweats every game, so like, I'm not really having fun. And then I deal with, like, this is the most brain-dead gameplay you've ever seen on Dead by Daylight, but the gens still get done anyway. It's just ridiculous timing, dude. Notice that not a single person went to loop it, which I wasn't gonna try it, because I mean, it's still Freddy we're talking about. It's not like I could, like, speed up and catch him. Why? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this, bro? Why are you the way that you are? Yeah, and there you have it. The classic DVD experience that, yep, I'm glad we got that on video. I'm glad that we got that on video. Like, I'm glad we got that on video. Jesus Christ. Like, in less than a minute, they get all these gens done, and like, that's insane. I tell you, bro, like, the time to take a break from DVD is now. Yeah, let me just push him out. I'm not getting any kills from this, so just push him out. It doesn't matter. No, I gotta make sure I stand there and wait for a minute. Bro, you already rushed the game out. What are you waiting on? Like, you all wanted to fly out the lobby. Like, what are you waiting for? Makes no sense. Like, you got what you wanted. Like, I gotta stand there too. I'm like, for what? Like, you already got to the end. Like, makes no sense. Like, what are they worried about? This is like, yo, this is exactly the shit I'm talking about, bro. There you go. That's DVD for you. DVD in the current patch with the current day, baby. That's literally all you see. You gotta break 15 pallets, but oh, you're gonna hear 3 gens fly. Like, Exciting gameplay, absolutely riveting. I'm glad to be able to load up the game and see a bunch of bullshit ass gens get done in less than half a second. But hey, it's the killer's fault apparently. Like, this shit is ridiculous, bro. Like, it's comedic at this point. Ay ay ay. Yo, what? I don't know how to pronounce that, but I'm gonna just go with stinked. I don't even know. But welcome in. He goes, every game I don't play nurse. Literally, bro. It's comedic at this point. It's comedic at this point, bro. Like, the amount of people that want to fly into the comments and go, well, but you don't have to do that. You don't have to. And it's like, but what about this match just now? Like, what are you talking about? Like, come on, bro. I wish they would air to see the streams, bro. Because I could be like, yo, explain this. Like, bam, here's your gameplay. Explain this. How do you prevent this? Oh, you just don't. Oh, okay. It's just gens are just fast. Like, what are you talking about? Yo, you know there was one game I played with Freddy. I was a non, and I was like, why the gen rush, right? I was trying to, like, you know, take the role of the survivor, right? When they start bitching, right? And I wanted to be like, yo, how come you keep gen rushing? That's toxic, right? I wanted to do the same thing just to see what they would say. And they couldn't even give me a straight answer. Like, they just said, like, oh, you just didn't whatever or some shit. I'm like, okay. And like, they really took me serious to have me laughing too. Cause I was like, because they said some other shit and then I responded the same way they did. I was like, yo, but like, if you're gen rushing, it's really toxic. Like, how, like, you know, I played fairly. I didn't tunnel. I didn't camp. Like, right? Like, I tried to do that just to see what they would say, but they couldn't give me a straight answer. They were just like, oh, they were just being fucking sarcastic and just going, oh, well, you know, I guess you won't rush as much next time. I'm like, what are you talking about? Then the other one said, you were just following me the whole game. I'm like, bro, the chase was 10 seconds. Like, I couldn't find anybody. Like, what are you talking about? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I was like, yo, like, it doesn't make sense, the double standards, bro. I keep talking about it. It's crazy. It had me dying laughing, too, because I wanted to see what they would freaking say, because they were dedicated gen rushers. So I was like, so what's the idea? Like, what's the game plan, you know? It was crazy. I wish I recorded it too, but oh well. Green Get welcome in. He says, can you play Pyramid Head? Yeah, if you like, we have a build request. You know, you can submit. Hopefully the info's on the screen. Want to go about it that way? For on the Twitch. Or you can go with the super chat on the YouTube side and all that stuff. But yeah, like that is the average game of DBD for you. Like, you just walk in, lose 3 gens for breaking a single freaking pallet. I couldn't even get a hit. I mean, everywhere I went was a new pallet. Like, oh, but just play the pallet. Like, yeah, sure. Of course you can. It's like, come on now. It's crazy work, man. The time to take a break from this game is now, all right? Like, like, their game's extremely buggy right now. The gens are an all-time high. Like, we're just waiting for the new chapter to drop. Every single killer in the roster's got a bug right now, literally. We're talking like 18 killers all have bugs. So I'm like, and probably counting because people are finding more. So it's like, holy smoke, dude. My best advice, bro, just don't play the game. Like, I would recommend just take a break, just like play something else. Wait till Springtrap drops and just go for that, because right now we're in a little bit of a tight spot when it comes to DVD, man. You know, like, there really ain't much for us, bro. Every single killer has a bug. No, for real. Even Ghostface, like, he doesn't get killer instinct up close, which I think applies to every killer. But the bug is, like, with Ghostface, if they reveal you up close, you don't know where they are. Like, if they're hiding behind a wall, you're just not gonna know they're there. But you hear the ta-tun, but you don't see anyone, so you're just like, okay, I just got revealed from just through the wall. Like, you don't even know what happened. So, you know, I'm like, well, like, I guess, like, what are you supposed to do? Like, you know, like, even Dracula's got a jittery, like, camera issue when he transforms and stuff. I was like, yo, what are we supposed to do? I don't even know, like, who to play because everybody's bugged. So it's like, you know, And I personally don't have any fun playing this game or these characters. So I'm like, oh well, like, it's kind of terrible. Found 3 on Dracula, 1 in every form, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's like, if I play, like, it's ridiculous because if I like play any killer, there'll be insane bugs that are probably game breaking or something like that. Probably crash my game somehow. You know what I mean? They got Wraith can uncloak and just crash games. Like, that is crazy, bro. Green Git says they can do their objective and place no rules on themselves, but have a whole rulebook for you to follow. Literally. Which is why I wanted to really talk about it on the videos. So if you guys have been keeping up with the videos, you guys know I'm always talking about it because it needs to be pointed out. Like, it's insane that there's a double standard on that end. It's like, how come you got rules but how come I got rules but you don't? Like, that's crazy. I guess we'll say Oats Suga. I want to say Oat though. It sounds kind of cool. Says agree. The game is unplayable. Bugs, bad balance decisions, numb challenges, grindier rift, and I say a few more patches like this will kill the game, and I'm the crazy one. You know, literally. And it's not, I keep saying the party game argument. It's not a fucking party game, dude. I don't know why people keep fucking saying that, bro. Like, just because you play it with your friends on a Halloween doesn't mean it's a party game. Like Mario Kart is a party game. Like, you have couch co-op and you sit there on with your little Switch. Like, you know, that makes sense. Like, like this game is not a party game, bro. I'm like literally, bro. I don't know how many, I gotta drop a video or something, bro, because it's like crazy how many times people keep saying party game. It's crazy. Party game is Mario Party 9, bro. Like, you load up with your friends in a co-op and you just sit around and roll dice. Like, that's a party game. I keep saying this, bro. The second you slap in MMR, bro, you're completely moving away from that. Like, you don't, like, there's no Mario Party MMR, okay? It's not competitive. DVD has no skill ladders, but that doesn't mean it's not a party game. With that logic, that means that COD is a party game. You know what I'm saying? With that logic, literally, like, anything is a party game. If you go that far, bro. Like, I'm just saying. Like quite literally, like, just because you like that's the thing I wanted to talk about in videos too, is like, you know, people see it as a broken game. It's like, okay, so it's a party game. It's like, no. Like, it's not a party game because of that. Up says, if you don't want to be tunneled, bring anti-tunnel instead of crying. Always assume the other side plays to win. Yeah, but it kind of gets kind of like, what's the word for it? Like, it just kind of just starts to get boring. You know what I mean? It kind of gets kind of boring now. Like, I used to be really about winning and like sweating my ass off on this game, but after a while, I'm like, I'm just bored now, dude. Like, because I want to have fun again, but I can't. So, you know, now I'm like, okay, so what am I supposed to do? Like, I don't know. Let's see see if I missed anything. Yeah, DVD by definition is it a competitive? Yeah, because they added MMR. They're like, they have balance changes like every other patch. Like, they're trying to move into a new game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it was still a fucking party game, like, you would see a bunch of the old stuff still be here. Like, DS would be crazy, Dead Hard would be crazy, the maps would still be like terrible. Like, they would still focus on trying to keep the game broken and for the sake of fun, quote unquote, instead of fixing it. Like, that's just true, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna say J, bro, or JJ, bro, because, like, yo, J Jonah Jameson here, bro, because I'm sorry, I don't want to mispronounce names, so I'm just gonna go with a couple nicknames. And then anyway, he goes, I never played the game with so many bugs, and if they fix some new ones are coming. I have similar game like DVD, but there are no game-breaking bugs. So the thing with programming that people probably don't realize is that you when you program something, right, when you program, you code or whatever have you, when you fix one thing, it breaks something else. That's just how it works. That's how it goes. And like it's inevitable. The difference is that because of how it's coded and everything like that, we're getting like very like crazy freaking like bugs that like a lot like nowadays. But there's probably a lot of bugs that people that are in other games that we just don't know about because people aren't really looking for it. Sadako says 2 different teams are aiming to win against each other. Survivors by escaping, killers by killing. JJ says currently Knights kicking Gen bugged again. God damn. Sync says if they take MMR out and put back red ranks pool, I could play any killer in perks and have fun. Every game would be a huge MMR killed this game. Not gonna lie, I would kind of agree with that too. And then Oats, that's funny, says if this is a party game, all person would be like Nicolas Cage. That's kind of true too. Yo, yo, these names are hard to pronounce, but I'm trying. Okay, I'm gonna call him Bood, because it looks like dude with a B, so Bood. He goes, you were everywhere. He goes, indeed. So yeah, I mean, I remember they had those like ranks or whatever have you. I think they moved away from it because they didn't want people to like lose their minds about like levels or something like that. It's really weird. The thing is that we're in a sort of like era now where like they're trying to make changes, they're trying to be better, but the problem is that they aren't like what's the word for it? They're trying their best. Okay, they're trying their best, but then obviously we end up getting, you know, we get all these insane bugs with their code or whatever have you, and it's like, you know, this game has come a long way and it's still not there. And I mean, like, this is the kind of game that like you could literally start a rant about any topic in this game and you can yap about it for ages, because it's just really like not super fair, you know what I mean? It's like it happens, you know, and it's one of those things. It's one of those things. I don't think this game can, what's the word for it, like, I don't know how to describe it. JJ says, imagine DVD now. Nicolas Cage, kidding Pyramid Head, and Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria sounds weird. Yeah, I feel like DVD's like slowly becoming like the Fortnite of horror licensing, which is kind of cool. To a degree. And I don't mean like in every way, by the way. Like when I say that, I just mean like like the crossovers where you have like every character just against each other in a match. You're just like, where'd that come from, you know? And yeah, I mean, shout out to Sadako for playing DMC 5, bro. Like, I was actually playing the first one like a long time ago, and then I started the second one, finished that, and the third one is tricky. I have to go back to it. Green Git says the up-and-coming anti-tunneling, anti-camping, anti-slugging patches basically determine the fate of this game. I personally think they need to just make a DVD too. I don't think they ever would, and I don't think they should. Like I remember when I started playing Destiny back in the day, and they said, yeah, this would be like a 10-year game, we're gonna keep releasing content, and they decided to just make a sequel. And I was like, nah, bro, like, this is just a terrible idea. Like, you never fixed the game, you just made a brand new one with the same garbage. Like, you just, and the same thing we saw with Overwatch 2, like, it's just garbage. Like, stick with what you got and fix what you have. So it's kind of insane. They kind of have to focus, they have to focus on what they created and fix that, I think. And a lot of people, I don't think, are gonna want to spend a full $60 to $80 just to get a brand new Dead by Daylight. Like, that's crazy work. Like, people already have devoted so much time and money into this game. Ghosties, welcome in. He goes, hey, v.h.s.x, what's the best Ghostface builds I can run in high MMR? All I can tell you is run something like this. You're gonna want Corrupt, because you want to try to get early game stock, because like you just kind of need it. And obviously some form of slowdown would be important. I highly recommend it. Some form of slowdown, because these gens are super freaking fast, so you need some kind of way to slow them down. Ghostface already kind of struggles in chase, but if you lean too much in chase, you miss out on slowdown, so you're kind of in a situation where you're kind of stuck. So I would recommend at least 3 slowdowns. Like I would highly recommend Corrupt because you want to get early, like at least some early game pressure. You want to have some slowdown, and then if you can, maybe either fit in another slowdown like Eruption, or you can fit in Bamboozle just to help out with some tiles, like Shack. And drop Leg Knife Sheath, one of their best add-ons, obviously. You kind of need it. It's honestly, I never take it off anymore. Like, it's almost required in a lot of situations. And you're gonna probably, if you want to throw on driver's license, you could do that too for extra slowdown, because when like these people are ridiculous with these gen speeds, dude. So best case scenario, just run the Corrupt. I highly recommend Corrupt. Because if you are knowledgeable, with the character, you like, and you are knowledgeable with just playing the killer side, you kind of already know where people are going to spawn at, or depending on the map, you can pretty much use Corrupt to kind of plan out where they're going to run from with enough game sense. So if I'm on Ormond, for example, and I'm coming in from, you know, the fireplace side, going up the steps, and I got Corrupt behind me, or let's say it's in front of me, rather, I should say, I can use that to be like, okay, they're probably gonna run from the left, the right, maybe even through like where I'm at, but most likely they're gonna be out in the open on the sides. So I'm gonna lean and check those areas first, check the other side, and then go back and check those gens. You kind of want to go through that because, you know, you want to get your 99s as much as you can. You could run lethal if you want, but the thing is, you're letting go of some like early game slowdown, which means you might have way less time later. So you have to kind of pick and choose like what you think is going to be better for you. So it's one of those things. He's dead by daylight now. Oat or Suga. Sounds kind of cool. So Overwatch 2 was the biggest cash grab of the decade for real. Ghosty says this game is not new player friendly. They need to address it for the FNAF people. Yeah, no, I agree with that too. Jay just says I personally wait for Skull Merchant's third design preview because on first it was 51%, which is low. Then I can't tell current ones. Interesting. So he says I think they should make anti-tunnel turn off if you hook someone else in that anti-tunnel change. It will decrease tunneling because you can only DS if you tunnel instead of now that they will force it. That's actually pretty true. Yo, Bood goes, you are so bad at Ghostface. I'm the best. They get revealed instantly and lose the game in 2 minutes. For real. They're doing that on the survivor side with all the extra chance perks. It's true. I don't know how that isn't already in game. Who thought the anti-tunnel would be used even out of a tunneling playstyle. I do have a lot of experience with Ghostface, but is stalking or M1's better? Ideally, you want to play it by ear, right? A key important aspect that I will recommend when you're playing Ghostface is you kind of have to keep in mind where they're heading, okay? If they're going to run into an area that you literally do not need to go to, where you're like, all right, like, this guy's injured, he's going to the area where all the gens got done, I don't need to be there. I don't have to defend that. I'll 99 the person. They can run off, do whatever. I'll come back after them for later. So it works the same way. Now, the only time you should be really focusing on M1ing people is either A, they're all injured, or B, you haven't had a chance to start stalking, you need to get pressure. What's up, buddy? Can you sing the ABCs for us, bro? This is actually trolling. But because the main thing I would try to tell anybody who's trying to play Ghostface is try to focus on keeping people one shot as much as you can. So whether it be injuries, whether it be 99, like you want to make sure everybody's at least one hit, because he doesn't have chase. Like his chase is terrible. We know this. Like his chase sucks. He has no way of keeping up with anybody. He has no speed, no nothing. He got nothing. He can't dash, can't sprint, can't teleport, can't jump, can't do nothing. So the best thing that you can do is really just The only thing you could really just do in that situation is literally just try to focus on that. Isn't Ghostface a bully bag with the haste perk buffs and then reverting the stack changes? But what do you mean by a bully bag? Like, what the heck does that even mean, bro? What does that even mean, bro? What the heck is that, bro? Bully bag is crazy. Which this build I'm gonna try using is also gonna be pretty terrible, but at this point I really don't care. Like, oh man. Trapper bag add-on for bullies. That's actually insane. Feels like bully bag with the haste perk buffs. But either way, like the haste stacking is kind of like negligible. Like you get destroyed by DT, MFT, and Hope. Yeah, he does. He's literally haste is one of his like, bro, like it like Ghostface struggles from anything that has mobility. He struggles heavily. So Ghosty says, people say friends to the end on Ghostface is good, but I don't get a lot of value out of it. I agree with that too. I usually would run it with play with your food. Because what I would do is try to like get the obsession to swap in case I did hook the obsession. Cake, welcome in, says, hey, just finished the Ghostface game. Kept people rotated on gens, marked them when they were zoned. I got a 3K. How's your games going? I only played one game on the start of the stream and I haven't played another one yet. Like, this game it ain't it, dog. Like, I only played one game. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna talk to you guys, bro. Like, I'd rather not. This game is not it. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I don't have any slowdown. Hopefully I can get stunned here and get like a stack if possible. Hopefully. Trying to get my tokens. But it didn't let me lean. Didn't let me in. You know, I'm just glad I got that on film. That's crazy, bro. Just ridiculous. Just so fucking ridiculous, dude. Jeez Louise, man. This game, like, ain't no god. Like, ay, ay, ay. I don't even gotta say anything. That is just disgusting. And very annoying. Like, why does this game do that? Like, I don't understand. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay, of course, I'm still too slow. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, man. This game, man. Yeah. Okay, hold on, I gotta do that because it's gonna be all over my fucking screen. There we go. So I can't see chat right now, so yeah, she doesn't get seen. Right. Chorus. Chorus. Yep, no, chorus. I'm not sure why everybody is obsessed with just standing there like morons, but hey. Oh man, they just make this game shittier and shittier with every patch. It's actually insane. Okay. Yo, survivors play in the most boring way humanly possible, and then they wonder why killers are playing in a way they don't want to play. Like, no damn sense, bro. It's gotta make sense. It's gotta make sense. Let me. I'm just sick and tired of those fucking bitch-ass survivors, bro. I really am. Jesus Christ. Okay, they're just stupid. Okay. Okay, let me make sure I apply it once more. Just making sure. I can get somebody stuck. Come on. Okay, get somebody else stocked up. We can just do that. Okay. Of course, they vault back over. Let me get my power back. Okay, let me get my token back. Right, fast vault. Forgot about that. Yeah, they really need to fix their game. Jesus Christ. No reason you should be getting fast vaults on top of fast vaults on top of fast vaults. That's actually insane. Why is that instantly being popped, bro? Why am I not leaning? I'm pressing the... Bro, come on. If I'm busy pressing the lean button, why am I not even doing anything close to a lean? Like, what is going on? The heck is that? Right, because they have to force a body block, right? But then they wonder why they get tunneled, right? Makes no sense. These people are terrible, though. Of course, they're already up. You're just gonna keep going down, pal. Stop running. Just go down. That simple. Sit the fuck down. But of course, you know, turning your camera doesn't mean anything. Of course it doesn't. Right, because they can just keep chaining fast vault after fast vault after fast vault. Yeah, pretty much to be expected. This is DBD we're talking about. It's ridiculous how free it is for these survivors. Right, I forgot. Fast. They need to do some nerfs for their vault speeds, bro. That shit is crazy. Hurry up. Okay, just go down again, I guess. Like, either slam it or don't. Like, come on, bro. Jeez Louise. She'll hold forward. Yeah, she'll hold forward while the other one can insta reveal from across the universe. That makes total sense. No, you're not getting a heal, bro. What do you think this is? They probably had made for this. This most likely why they had off the record and then they proceeded to do something like nah. I already know how this game is. I'm like, I already know how this game is. He makes that instantly. I can't do anything about that. Of course, he just makes that as well. Can't do anything about that. Being an M1 is fucking pain, as we always expect. Okay, starts chaining speed boost. They're not gonna spin around. I don't know, like, what they think this is, bro. They've been getting bodied, and the first thing they think is, let me start spinning. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, maybe don't? Like... Alright, game. I'm not being revealed, game. Stop, don't lie to me. Like, this game, like, be coming up with some stuff. Like, bro, I'm literally in cover. Game. Don't do this to me, game. Like, game. Game, I'm in cover. Game. Why is it saying I'm not in cover? Like, game. What is this game doing? And then he goes down instantly as well. And then they want to start running up 2 years later, like, bro, nobody's over there. What the heck are these people doing? Alright, cool. Wait, hey, gay, reveal. Stop. I'm not in the open. I'm behind a wall. Like, register. Okay, let's at least have that. Hopefully he'll stun me and I can get tokens. Come on. No, I'm gonna run over here. I'm gonna start double vaulting. That'll work. Alright, cool. Alright, where's Ada? Come on out. Come on out. Literally followed me around the whole game. Where you at now? Come on. What's going on? They literally followed me around the whole game, and now all of a sudden they don't want to show themselves. Like, come on, bro. What are you doing? I'll just leave him on the ground, I guess. Like, what else? Like, what else am I supposed to do? Come on out, Ada. Come on. It's like you followed me all game. Like, what's going on? Is there any hatch? No. But yeah, come on. Pop out. Come on out. Come on out. Wherever you are. Hold on, I gotta rotate back in. Okay, we'll just map the marker, I guess. I guess we'll have to slug her then, because she's gonna be, Okay, cool, got what I needed. Thank you. Finally get the obsession. Okay, so let me see if I could, like, face this way. Try to get my token. Come on. Where's my token, bro? There we go. Honestly, no, I gotta make sure you know. Now let's sit here and make sure you really think about that play for a minute there. Like, that was the best you had. Like, like, you didn't get chased all game, and that was the best chase you had, bro. Like, get that shit out of here, bro. Like, come on now, stop following me. Stop following me around the map, bro. At that point, just pack it up. Like, just pack it up. This game ain't for you, bro. Like, what are you doing? Come on now. You just gotta pack it up at that point. Like, there's no way that you really sat there. There is no way that you really sat there following me around the whole game and then you just get folded like that. There is no way. There is no way. Like, there is no way, bro. Get that out of here, bro. Like, you're just buns at that point, dog. Like, what are you doing? Alright, perfect. Now, assuming the hatch spawns under his feet, it's still a win. But hey, I did the best I could. Alright. You know what I think should happen is, like, I think they should have machine learning activate when you close the hatch. That would be kind of cool. And like, and then I was also thinking, what if batteries included applied to all the gens when the gens are done? That would be kind of sick. Like, not gonna lie, that would go crazy. That would actually be like a W change. Yeah. There you go. There you go. You wanted to leave? Here's how you leave. Here's how you leave. With a knife in your back. Say cheese, goofball. Yeah. All right. Beautiful. Okay. All right. Let's see what I said. What's going on here? Jesus Christ. I there was so much here. I didn't even get to read all of it. Everyone was going crazy. Alright, anyway, so it says here, someone seems overly excited. I'm here. Thanks for the enthusiasm. I do believe v.h.s.x is what we both came here to see. God damn. Sink says, so glad I took a 4-month break. Hold on. Anyway, so took a 4-month break from this game. I started to lose my mind. Even then, not even gonna play until spring's out. Not even seem worth it. LOL, for real. I agree. Cake messages and Coke. Coke? Pepsi? Anyway. Cake Ghostface messages is why. I have to say that in the chat, Sumi. He says the most sane and healthy DVD players are the ones that no longer play DVD. 100% agree. Take a moment. This patch is terrible. I agree with Otsu there. And then Synced says, really hope they flip the entire game for the huge FNAF player base coming. Be more casual, less compy. I agree with that too. Thank you for the concern, Taco. I appreciate it. Although I would rather we ignore it and return to enjoying the VHS stream. Thank you. Yeah, that's the perfect response. If the game's still bad after FNAF patch, mainly for killers, I'm just gonna quit for good. I honestly, I don't even blame them, to be honest. I'm quitting after FNAF, and I don't think I'm the only one. Yo, Ether, welcome in. No, I agree, bro. Being an annoying ass and then saying he basically has the right to be an ass, spoiler alert, he doesn't have the right to be an ass here. That's actually insane. W Ty Cake says, I'm excited to see what the FNAF map will look like and if it'll be a good Ghostface or Xeno map. Yeah, I agree. Hopefully it'll be okay. O2 says the frame of DBD is super fun game, but with the compounding bad design choices and the PhD long list of bugs is unplayable. Kind of agreeable, yeah. You think Springtrap can teleport? Maybe. Not entirely sure what happened, but if that was the case, fair enough. I said it was with the map with the most Easter eggs, so it's a kind of exciting. That is cool. Design-wise, it'll probably be a God Palette Heaven. Bet Springtrap will be instant nerf like Ghoul was, probably. Is 30 plus minutes, the torque of 87 from the first game. Yup, it is. I think Ghoul was nerfed in record time. It really did. Rat lag reveals are the worst reveals. It's so true. To mix it the first game and some movie bits, true. Give time for survivors to learn how to counter him or nerf him in 3 weeks. Nah, that's too long. Do it in 2. That's so true. What if Springtrap skins will be the other animatronic characters like Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy? I'm not too sure. Skelly Paragon, welcome in. Says new sub, by the way. Let's go, man. Welcome in. He goes, hopefully not. And then he goes, I haven't watched the movie, but it's accurate to the game. I'll be happy at least for a few weeks. I'll stop until I stop enjoying the good palettes, for real. Now there's no need to learn anything or improve of the game. I was pretty disappointed with the skin they showed. I know it was from the movie, but it looked bad. Yeah, I mean, they're trying to take a live action, like, goofy looking skin and, like, basically make it in the game. So I'm like, yeah, it's like, I can't even blame you for that. I wonder if Springtrap will be brute type killer like Nemi or stealth, maybe both. The FNAF map is translated right. They could be a great map. For stealth killers, I really hope the gen near the stage animates once with the core animatronics. That'd be kind of cool. I think it'll be an M1 with some quirky power. Zaz, welcome in. He goes, hello, came here for the knife tier list video. Snake says he's stealthy in 3. I ask if he can teleport because off screen. That's what he does to get around. Usually they quit in shame when you outplay them like that. Very true. Imagine if you go to the animatronics, they jump scare you like the Nostromo face hugger. That'd be cool. That would be cool. And O2 says, v.h.s.x, you toxic killer, man. Why are you killing the survivors? GG easy, for real. Knife tier list video re-riot. Like, yeah, I have to work on it. Tell you what I'm gonna do, all right, here's how we make it interesting. I guess we can include you guys in the video. Okay, what knife was I on? I think I was working on this one. You think we'll get the original Forest cosmetics? Probably, but maybe. Well, maybe, I don't know. I really hate this outfit, but I have an idea. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use like a funky build that like doesn't work or whatever have you, just so that we can show the knife. And yeah. And I'm gonna try to record, because like I just never have time to record the gameplay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna play matches. You guys can watch them. And then we'll together we'll be able to do this. You know what I'm saying? We could use with our powers combined. We could do anything. I mean, we could probably just pair it with this too. Actually, will be pretty decent. Or we could do it with this. That could be good too. But yeah. So as you can see, I'm using the ice. What is this thing called? I'm taking a fat deuce right now. I'm like, okay, so you can take a fat deuce on this knife real quick, because I'm using the cold steel tactical, and I'm pairing it with this outfit here. You know, so we can do a little bit of some fashion with Ghostface. I personally don't like the default outfit, but for those of you who want to try, you know, at least being, at least, you know, with the fashion or whatever, who don't mind using this awful thing, awful design, then you can, you know, take the oh my god, take the what is it, the hint, not the hint, what the heck is that thing called, The ideas, there we go, for like fashion. Anyway. Ghosty says, how do you feel about Matthew Lillard being added to the game as a Scream fan? I like right when that thing dropped, I was like literally in the middle of the server saying that, you know, the real Ghostface has entered the building, because they did. Like, he really did. The real Ghostface has indeed entered the building. He really did. He really did. And I probably would play that skin just to at least pretend we actually have a real Ghostface and not some, you know, nonsense. Up yours says, or is it a Pyre? I don't know. They get rid of the 999 plus BS. Good to see, it's true. The best knife is the knife that sacrifices the most survivors. Where's our Scream voice lines? I agree. I found my second main. It was on live a few seconds before. Yeah. So it's one of those things. So I'm gonna try to make an outfit with each knife, and then we'll just go from there. Just one game each, you know what I'm saying, just to get that over with, so at least we have like the footage, because I just did not have any time to be recording it. Now I do hope that like once I can get my some new equipment, you know what I'm saying, we can actually play a little bit better, because this is terrible, to be honest. I like the design of behavior's Ghostface, but just don't like the reveal mechanic. It's too wonky. I just despise it, like, honestly. But hold on, like I'm not gonna be able to see chat for this, so because if I have chat on the screen, then like I'm gonna lose control of the mouse, and it's just the whole thing. So I'm just gonna have to hide that for now, so I can't really see what's going on, but I'll get to it in a bit. So definitely a tough map, especially for like the whole blueness thing we're going with here. Not a bad angle, surprisingly. I mean, I'm probably, because of the bright blue, they were able to see me anyway, but still. I'll have to just M1 him, because he's gonna be able to instantly reveal. Who else is here, by the way? I heard somebody. There we go. Jesus, this corn makes it hard to see. Okay, got rid of that. All right. Let's get our hook real quick. And we'll put him towards Shaq, I guess. No, we won't put him towards Shaq because they have a random Sabo for some magical reason. Alright, okay. Just keeps trying to run by. Okay, there's this guy. Alright, we can M1 you. Is he gonna go to the... No, he didn't go to the window. I wanted him to go to the window. We can actually, like, stack our haste. But we were not able to do that, so we're gonna fling ourselves back over. Let me break myself out real quick. Ay. He just has to get in my way. Like, bro. Oh yeah, because his teammates are busy gen rushing. That's why he's doing that. That explains a lot. Right. Of course, because I'm not gonna waste my stacks, so I guess he just gets a free fucking gen. It's not annoying at all. Yeah, I can. I don't have any haste. you can sit your bitch ass down. Alright. Alright, let's just try to see what we can do. I have to go so far before I can even activate this. Just sit the fuck down. Okay, now I gotta try to swing back. Probably gonna run a shack to heal, I would assume. Okay, that's just random guy. I don't care about random guy. I only care about the one that's injured. They have to be in shack, right? Like, there's no way that they would... Or they can just insta-heal, I guess. I hate this map. Ah, fucking damn it. Oh, it's the rat from earlier. Who somehow ran all the way over there in that span of time, though. But, alright, I guess. Can't get that because of the, just the bullshit shack design. At least I get like 15, but %. Or, you know, there's just no scratch marks, I guess. That's cool. I have to go back because they're gonna try to pop that gen. It's gonna take too long. Yeah, no, they just instantly pop it anyway. Yeah, game design is not DVD's strong suit, I guess. Because now we're already like, look at all this bullshit. Look at this. Sit the fuck down, dude. Oh yeah, yep. No, that's the game design for you. No sense of balance. No sense of anything. It's just a fucking Wild West free-for-all of gen speed and broken perks. I hate it. Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I literally just have to M1. I can't even start stalking. It takes too long. He's not gonna do that. Sick of their shit already, like, Jesus. Where? There's no one on the screen. Like, what are you talking about? I don't even hear them. They're injured, but I don't hear anything. How did he just get up? Bro, this is the shit I'm talking about. Like, bro, what are you talking about? What? Where's my lunch? Okay, sit down. Can't make this shit up. Like, you literally can't make this shit up. Like, what are you talking about? Alright, let's just down her too and leave her there. I don't even have time. Yeah, instantly picked up anyway. It's ridiculous. Can this shit like not be like 99 for like 2 seconds? That'd be cool. Like, Jesus Christ. But, well, of course you can't. And then she gets up somehow. What? Where are all these people getting these random pickups from? Like, what are you talking about? Come on now, game. Of course the gens fly. It's so fucking ridiculous. Please, behavior, can you fix your fucking game? And why are you here? Like, oh my god. Oh my god, just fix your fucking game behavior. If this game wasn't a piece of shit, this game would actually be fun. Oh no, the door is instantly open. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Of course it is. And then you walk out with 0 fucking kills, because that's Ghostface for you. Jesus Christ. Ah! Like fucking ridiculous. Pick up right in your fucking face. I'm not scared of you. Even with save the best, it's still too slow. Survivors have it so fucking easy. Holy shit, dude. Survivors have it so easy. Like, Jesus Christ. Can you imagine if I wasn't a garbage ass, like, fucking Ghostface main player that has to sit there and endure the fucking absolute bullshit that this game has to give us? I swear, bro. I hate this fucking killer, dude. He's so garbage. I hate him. Like, I wish he was stronger, but he just sucks. Like, he has nothing. Banish the tumbleweeds. Oh yeah, that's the fucking bot. I like a sad to get Ghostface, just how he looks. I kind of hate it. Cases, the difficulty of seeing on Coldwind is why I call it the corn simulator map. It's especially brutal for crawler mode on Xeno or crouching ghost. Yeah, and you can't stalk through it. It's so stupid. Would you say that as a prerequisite for playing Ghostface nowadays, being a masochist? I mean, to be fair, the only reason I even played his character is because you guys want to see it. Otherwise, I just wouldn't play this garbage ass character. Cat the Skid is welcome in. He says, I just played Blight right now and 2 people already gave up. Yeah, literally. The race car bug. Go Next Epidemic is still going strong. Yeah, pretty much. Free draw Epidemic these days to get DCs with almost any killer. It's true. Ty says, instead of dedicating the time to fix the game, they made a variant cash grab hooked on you, pretty much. I mean, it's technically it's a dating sim, so it's not really the same. It's not really a variant, bro. Anyway, if you're not playing an M1, it tends to give up if something goes wrong. I don't even know how you would balance gen suits without survivors complaining. Michael says, but hey, according to behavior, survivors aren't a problem. But yeah, here we are with only 1 gen left in about to say 10 minutes or less. Yeah, no, literally, it's disgusting. Tayu, welcome in. He says, I feel like 120 would be a good speed. Hear me out. Bro, they gotta make him like how Hag is, like with that extra like haste you get for the waterlogged shoe. That would be insane. Like that would go crazy. O2 says, why haven't you taken a long break from our game? Killer perk imbalance, killer power imbalance, or unfun killer tactics. Pretty much. And it says you can, so why would you rather anger the 80% or the 20%? Yeah. Survivor's so brain dead. Yeah, I know. I go to slug, didn't matter. You go to tunnel, didn't matter. Try to down anybody, didn't matter. I'm like, okay, so then what play am I supposed to use? Like, I already ran out of strategies. I've tried everything. I'm like, I've left them on the ground, instantly picked up. I go and hit and run, instantly healed up. I go over there to mark them, down them. Oh, they already got the gen done. I'm like, okay, so then what am I supposed to be doing here? Like, this shit is ridiculous. I can't get used to that they had those as an option of why Survivor will take a break from the game, but yet none for killer mains like myself because of the match like we witnessed. Literally. How can we make Ghostface more powerful but keep him stealthy? Just, I hate that he's a stealth killer, bro. Like, he doesn't have shit for chase. So it's like, you can mark all you want, but how are you supposed to fucking get it down? Like, it makes no sense. Michael Gardner says it's a love-hate relationship with Ghostface currently. Ham 5. Welcome in. He goes, Ghostface is the worst in the game. It's not your fault. Literally, bro. Like, ain't nothing I could do, bro. So, Bio2 Cola says GG had built to Laz the Commodious, how I sped up the gen rush. So as we can see, you know, these people are perpetuating the problem. I'm glad that we have somebody admitting to it. It's insane. Crazy work, bro. This is why people don't play Ghostface, because of that. Like, why would anyone run anything else? Like, why would they not play Blight? And that was the funniest part that I found about going, like, when I had gotten gen rush when I played Freddy the other day, right? And I asked him directly, like, yo, why did gen rush, bro? Like, why did gen rush? And it's like, they just like, oh, you know, like, blah, 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 diarrhea. That's all they fucking just said. Just verbal diarrhea. Never could give me any reason as to why they do it. So then I sat there and I was like, okay, so then why, then don't complain if I'm using a non, and there you go. Classic Survivor main bullshit right there. Sore loser. Like, yeah, come on, buddy. But if I was Blight and they got steamrolled, you wouldn't hear a word out of their mouth. So shut the fuck up, bro. Like, come on now. These people are pathetic. Like, come on now. But anyway, as I was gonna say, the fact of the matter is, you can ask them directly, why are you sitting there and adding to the problem of the games? Like, why are you sitting here literally making the game difficult for people to fucking play it? And they will never give you an answer. They just sit there and just go, oh, I'm just playing the game. And it's like, okay, so what about the Blight that's running 4 slowdowns? What about the Blight that's running 4 slowdown, literally slugging your whole team? What about them? Aren't they also playing the game? Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, it's just retarded. Like, oh my god. Anyway. Even Pig is better than Ghostface. How would you rework him? I would say completely change the power to something else. Like, you can't... I always said, make him have like a dash, bro. Let him grab and stab. I'm tired of this hiding and all this garbage. Like, come on, bro. It's so terrible. I never tried on Ghostface, but have you ever tried slugging from the start? It's like going for the 4-man slug from the first chase. You literally can't. At like, I don't want to say at this level, but like the opponents I go up against don't care. Like, they literally do not care. Like, I've tried, they don't care. They will literally either they will just let their team sit there or they'll pick up instantly. It's like, and because I'm so slow as a Ghostface player, I can't dash, jump, teleport, nothing. I'm just stuck. So I can't, like, you know, I can't go back over to down them again. I'm like, by the time I go back over there, they already made it to the other side of the map. So it's impossible to just slug. But I tried anyway, just to see if maybe that could do something. But it didn't. it didn't. I was like, yeah, no, of course. I'm not surprised. Like, it's impossible. Like, I swear, bro. It's ridiculous, dude. The amount of mental gymnastics to play killer like Ghostface is so unreal. No, I know. It's just so disgustingly boring. And yeah, so Cake says slugging on Ghostface is hard because he doesn't have good map traversal, so you'll lose people quick if you ain't careful. Tayo says the reveal mechanic needs to go. I agree. 0 red stain, stealth means stealth, make him more accurate, bypass aura perks. To be fair though, he's supposed to be Danny Johnson instead of like what we want, and we're never gonna get the license that we want, so we're just stuck with this garbage ass killer that nobody cares about. Like, it's just terrible. I hate to say it, bro. Like, I hate to say it. Like, he's one of my favorite horror icons in the freaking like ever, and I can't even play him to even sit. Like, I can't even play him. He sucks. He's so terrible. Ghostface, Pig, Wraith, Hag, Skull Merchant, Trapper, Freddy, Clown, Myers, Doctor. Every M1 is miserable if you play fair. I mean, it's miserable whether you play fair or not. Like, even if you do decide to utilize strategies, not every single strategy is effective, like, up on this character, because you just don't have the mobility. Like, you have to just rely on the fact that they make a mistake, but if they don't make mistakes, you're just cooked. Like, there's just nothing you could do. Addy, welcome in, says hiding gameplay on Ghostface is fine, or remove the fact that hook survivors are able to reveal you. No, I agree with that too. I'll agree with that too. Wait, they can still see my aura when I'm in stealth? No, they're not supposed to, so if that's happening, then that's probably a bug. Ham says the fact that Blight and Ghosty are in the same role. Are they really? Damn, bro. I was thinking about like difficulty. Oh, they changed that. Never mind. My bad. I remember there was a time I think it had difficulties on it, right? They removed it. Okay, never mind. My bad. My bad. But no, yeah, it's kind of insane. Yeah. Captain Skill says, man, I mean, you love the killer so much that you got him to P100, but it sucks he's very stale to play, literally. The only reason I got him to P100 is because it's the closest thing I have to a Scream Ghostface license, not like, you know. Yeah, Premonition too. Yeah, Michael says, I slowly consider to be a Blight man at this point. At least he looks cool. Cool the nurse. I agree with that too. Cake says, I would only slug if you have what they call mosquitoes trying to lock, pick up and hook. Get injured, scare them off, then get your hook. Yeah. Catosco says Ghostface should have some sort of mobility if he's got a rework. So DBD's Ghostface is just an OC. Yes, it is. It is just an OC. It's not it's not licensed by Scream. It's not like from any of the movies. None of that. We just got this like this garbage killer. It's like it's just a goddamn shame. Like he's just there's not a lot you could do with him. Now, people like SK are okay with like just losing every single game over and over and over and over, and I'm like, hey, that's fine, good for you. But like for me and my playstyle, it just doesn't work for me. Like I feel like I'm limited. I feel like my hands are tied. Like I can't do what I want to do with him. You know what I'm saying? I have to kind of adapt to his specific, hyper specific style, and I'm like, that's just not for me. It's just not. Like it hurts my feelings. Playing his character. It has to be situational. He's too slow to pressure the map. It's true. You can snowball if you make the survivors invested in doing something contrary to their goals. Slugging falls into this category. That's the problem, is that like if they just choose not to care, you are basically out of options, because if I hook and they instantly save, I got no way to stop them. If I try to slug them, they pick up instantly. I have no way to stop them. That's just GG's, I guess. Like my strategies fall flat at that point. Ain't nothing you could do. Ain't nothing you could do. It's ridiculous. And I've just gotten more and more and more tired of it. And I'm just like, I just play less and less and less and less, and I just don't play anymore. It's just I don't play because it's like this character sucks. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what incentive do I have? You know, it's like, come on. We got Ghostface in Mortal Kombat before DVD. Literally, like, what the heck? And it almost looks identical, too. You could have literally taken the version from the game, from Mortal Kombat, and put it into DVD, and it would have worked. Like, if you want to have him wear the belt, like how he has right here, if you want him to wear the belt, like how he does in Mortal Kombat, go ahead. At least give us the voice lines, the voice actor, the characters under the mask. Like, give us something, bro. Imagine every time you get a hook, you can TP across the map undetectable near a survivor, and you can immediately start stalking. That would be crazy. Ham says, you're good, bros. Sometimes you'll have a stinker match. I'm subbed, and I know you're good. Exactly. You know, I haven't really posted many gameplay videos anymore. I'm not sure if people even want to see that anymore. But the few that I have, I already have a playlist for it. You can see, you know, how I played them before. Like, it's just, you know, I'm using a new control scheme. And I just do not have the motivation to try to learn it, especially like when I'm playing such an unfun killer. Like it's disgusting already. Ty says Ghostface would be an insurmountable threat if you had no terror radius. You have to keep your head on a swivel, just like in the movies they don't have a license for. God damn it! Yo, god damn. Yo, god damn, bro. He really just came at all of us. Ham says you play high MMR. I could tell exactly. Michael says DVD Ghostface at home, literally. Addy says something cool would be that survivors can reveal you only if you're stalking them. That would be cool too. Otsu says VHS, I think that meme builds are the only saving grace for below B tier killers, literally. Like even then it's like it's just you just have to assume that you're gonna just lose every game, so it's like it's kind of boring. Cake says, yeah, I find myself bouncing between guards, slugs, and hooks, patrolling gens and leaving chases to get jump scares on people. Don't let survivors guess what you're doing. Yeah, if the character moved faster, I could, you know. Sadako says you can't make Ghostface strong without taking away his whole character. Like what I'm saying, like if you guys have seen the SK video, if you guys have ever seen the SK video I dropped, like where I said SK is wrong about Ghostface, he pitches a fantastic rework, dude. Like, he pitches like a pretty good idea. I was like, yo, this maybe could be helpful. Like, and I would recommend watching it, you know what I'm saying, when you get the opportunity. Because he act like, coming from somebody who's played Ghostface more than I ever could, he at least gives a decent take where it's like, holy smokes, like, this guy actually knows what he's talking about. This is an actual good idea. Ham says, you're good at Blight? Nope, I'm not. I used to be, and then they nerfed his collision all that time ago, and then I just slowly stopped playing him until eventually I just didn't play him anymore. I was decent at him in the 2v8, but yeah, it's like not anymore. Like I just kind of put him down. I was like, yeah, never mind. Like, you know, it's like, I don't really want to anymore. You ever play Jump Scare or Drift Billy? Yeah, no, I've never been a I've never been a Billy player like that. Like, obviously I do requests, as you guys know, so if you want to submit one for any killer you want, obviously I go through and I play them. But in terms of like the last time I've actually like played Billy, I think was the 2v8 when they had like when he took like 2 hits to down. I was like, that was fun. And then obviously they changed it and then I didn't play him again. One of my favorite builds in the game is an undetectable unknown build. The strong is super fun. I'm glad that people find it. Alan, welcome in. Says, one thing I wonder, why does Dredge, one of the teleporting killers, have an ability that makes everything go dark instead of Ghostface? You know what I find even funnier is the fact that if Ghostface is supposed to be one of the entity's favorites, why does he never get a bonus, a buff, strength, speed, nothing? Like, he's just a regular guy running around with a knife. Like, why doesn't he have any way to like kill them any easier? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Undetectable could be fun, but I usually don't use it because Night Shard is undetectable. I play with Surge, Thrilling, Monstrous Shrine, and Barbecue. Unknown, Alien Instinct, Friends to the End, Furtive, Unforeseen, add-ons. Nice. Pretty good build. He goes, try it. He goes, let's my distractible self have something to do at every moment. That's pretty cool. So I'm glad that you guys found a build that works. But I'm just at a point, man. I'm just at a point where I'm just like, I'm packing it up. You know what I'm saying? Entity loves him about making his clothes float and making him sound like denim. Literally, yeah. Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, pretty much. they just have a bunch of like they have a bunch of sheets flapping in the wind when he walks by, and they make his clothes float. Like, what the heck is that? Like, if that's being the entity's favorite, I would rather be hated, bro, by that damn thing, because there ain't no way that that's the best you got if you're the favorite. Like, get the hell out of here. Like, come on now, bro. Is that really? Like, come on, bro. I feel like behavior could get the Scream license. Like, they've said in like 2 different interviews, which shout out to the people who linked it in my server. You know who you are. But they linked both links showing like them talking about the Scream license, and they pretty much just essentially said like they're not gonna get it. Like they essentially said they can't really like they can't cross the licenses like that. And then I sat there for a long time. Like the thing is, like, I sat there for a long time and I thought about it, and I'm like, but wait, then how do you have the license on Mortal Kombat then? But you can't put it on Dead by freaking Daylight. Like, hello? Like, you were able to get the mask license and the Scream license on the same character, put it in Mortal Kombat with the voice actor and Mesquite Ulrich, but you mentioned with some Stu. But you can't, you can't. Yo, shout out to Good Hunter for the RTS for the follow, yo. But you can't freaking give me the damn licenses on Dead by freaking Daylight. Like, make it make sense. Like, what the hell? Like, yo, what are you, like, what? Like, that doesn't even make sense to me, bro. Like, it hurts me as a Scream fan. It hurts me in my soul. Like, it hurts me in my soul. He goes, you run chase person Ghostface ever anti-healing? I tried to play with your food, but it's so counter to my playstyle. No, yeah. Like, I play too aggressive to play like a normal Ghostface, like hiding and leaning and blah, 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 blah. It's just not for me, bro. Like, I like the license, but I'm like, I don't play like this. Like, this, I want to get in their face and down him. Like, I don't want to sit there and hide and try to prevent the reveal that keeps revealing me anyway. Like, it gets exhausting at a certain point. Constantly dealing with it. It would be better if Warner Bros. Bought behavior. Yeah. I normally chase for two reasons: getting resources, hits, or markdowns. If I'm with a survivor, it's because I want to be there. So getting play with your food size is counter to my playstyles. Good Hunter, welcome in. He goes, no. Warner Brothers buying behavior. Say Mark's host offset the power of healing on survivors. There's still one hit that way. Yeah. He goes, God no, Kill the Justice League is awful. It's so true. You'll have access to both original Freddy and true Ghostface. I want, yo, Sing says he wants Sidney Prescott. I'm trying to see if there was a saving grace for Ghostface. Yeah, it's pretty much non-existent. Like, we're basically cooked. Yo, Matt, welcome in. Says, how do you feel about FNAF in year 10 in general? I think it's pretty good for the FNAF fans. I'm glad that we have like a lot of people like happy about it. I'm glad that everyone else can sort of enjoy their license and actually have fun with the game and actually be able to, you know, see things that they want to see and stuff like that. There's decent changes. There's a lot of really horrible changes coming too, and we just gotta see. But all I can say is cool. You know, we got literally one of the original Ghostface actors in the game, so it's like I can just once again pretend, you know, that we actually get a license that we want. And I mean, yeah, like, it's fine, you know. I wouldn't say that there's much beyond my personal like there isn't much beyond my personal like specific want for that, you know. I don't play him much because of the bad map design, and the second chance burst against him feel terrible. Literally, yeah, it's kind of awful. Ghost says, I love FNAF, but I wish I had Scream in the game. Literally, if you basically want a bid map, you're guaranteed to get revealed, so I have to sneak around the back. Yeah, you know, that's one of the things I always hear about too. It's like, you know, but when you get to a certain point where gens are just flying and flying and flying, you're like, yo, like, there's just no, you have no time. Like, you just simply do not have time. By the time it would take me to find the person, finally get the mark off, finally down him, two gens are done. Like, it's just guaranteed. So I go, well, damn, like we're already halfway through the match. It's like, damn. You know, it's kind of crazy. So Ty says, if I was shareholder in behavior, I'd be pushing that sale like Carl Lacan, bro. That like they've said in interviews, bro, like they were like they would want to, but it's like they find it's like it's challenging, as they say. Was it Cote? Like Matthew Cote says, he was basically saying, like, in multiple, like in 2 different interviews, it's linked in the Discord server. He basically said that essentially, like, they thought about it, they were like, yo, that would be amazing, you know what I mean? But with the way that the light, like, they can't really like cross the licenses like that where they can have that. And I was like, what the flip-flop, you know what I mean? Like, that's ridiculous. So it's about interrupting the rhythm of the survivors, pressuring them so much that they make mistakes. Did changes happen to Ghostface? No, unfortunately, he's still as weak and useless as usual. So, Mago says, part of me glad the license I want the most is not in the game. I kind of agree. It does keep nerfing slowdown without understanding that it's literally impossible to play without any type of slowdown if you want the game to last more than 5 minutes. Yeah. It just gets exhausting. It's like, why even play the game anymore? Like, it's like, whatever. Like, I have more fun chilling with you guys, just yapping, than I do actually playing the character and playing the game. Like, it's really unfun and very uninteresting. Especially when like you already know the outcome before you even enter the lobby. It's like I'm gonna walk in, try my best, and then there'll be 4 outed. And it's like, okay, but if I was playing another character that I was like an S tier, say I mastered Blight or mastered Nurse, I would probably steamroll all of these clowns, but it doesn't really matter, right? You know? Because that people already do that, you know what I mean? So it's like, okay. Like, what is there left for me to do, you know? Like, what niche am I filling, you know, with that? The problem is on open maps he gets revealed from a different match. Yo, literally Area Crow's the perfect example. Like, even it, like, the thing is like you get revealed like crazy, but the thing is like your crouching speed is slower than your walking speed and you already have no time. So I go, yo, if I'm gonna crouch walk over, I'm already slow as hell and I'm gonna lose a gen too. Like, damn, it's crazy, dude. He goes, yeah, I know, but they also used to people pre-running with exhaustion perks from playing Xeno. Yeah. Alan says, I'm getting so burnt out on DVD, I'm generally considering making my own game to play instead. Bro, literally, like, yo, Shino, welcome in. Literally, I haven't played any other killers, bro. Like, I haven't even played the game, really. Like, I've just been making videos for you guys, and that's about it. Like, just, you know, but I have not personally logged on the game and played. Like, it's just so, ugh. Like, why would I? You know what I mean? You're just, like, punished for just playing the goddamn game. It's like, why? You know? And then the grinding of the Rift Pass is terrible. Matt says, I enjoy Plague Clown personally. Yeah. Says they listen to outlets like Kotaku and IGN. Warner knows how to leave the cash cows alone. Trouble with Rocksteady is that the people behind the Arkham series left. That's how you got Suicide. Yeah. Singh says if MR is removed, I'm dropping Oni, Nurse Billy, and being a Legion main again. M1 Chase, cat and mouse gameplay is enjoyable and all the gens don't pop after one chase. Yeah, I've been saying that forever, dude. Like, if your chase is literally longer than like 10 freaking seconds, like you're basically asking the gens to get done. You're also gonna you also play Xeno to try to give him the sale merchant treatment. You almost got M1 Xeno for real. Ham says I play Blight on PS5 on controller and I do well with him. Blight's very fun. Yeah. I just don't play the game anymore. Many people also don't understand how rough Xeno is without add-ons. Most of the good Xeno players were already running turret add-on. Yeah. Chino says I was just thinking about the idea of Ghostface just stalk his target and have the other killer down them before he mentioned on the video. Yeah. Yeah. You know, but yeah, that's about all the time I have today. Thank you guys for showing up for like the 2 matches we played. We pretty much played like 2 or 3 matches and then just had like a yap sesh. But like, which I like honestly like can't like you can't even blame me, bro. Like this game is it's a damn mess. But hopefully Springtrap is better. Maybe we'll main him. Who knows? But yeah, with that being said, man, thank you guys for showing up. I do have a video that just dropped about 15 minutes ago, so you guys can take a look at that if you haven't seen it already. And you know, we'll go live usual scheduled time. Check out the other videos, man. I know this is probably a video this is probably a video you haven't seen yet. And yeah, man, I appreciate everybody being here. And I'll see you guys next time.